Right now, you got it on
Tino Cucino.
Tino Cucino Radio.
I guess I just really get excited to listen to it.
Woo! Jumping into a new day and a new show. What's up, y'all? We like to kick it off with listener therapy. Honestly, man, if you ever have a situation going on and you just want someone from the outside to give a little, perspective, we can do that, man. Instagram is at Tino Cucino Radio. That's a show page. You can hit my personal at Tino Cucino. Either way, just send us a DM with your situation and we'll try and help. Just like today, we got Selena, and she's not sure if she should leave her mom or her fiance.
Oh, dang.
They're all living together. A cell phone is involved. There's some selfies. It's a whole thing. Chelsea has the DM ready to go. She'll read it, and we'll kick off Tino Cucino Radio next with listener therapy. All right, Selena is not sure if she should leave her mom or her fiance. It's Tino Cucino Radio. It's time for listener therapy, man. Chelsea has the DM. Please read it so we can kind of get a little, familiar with the situation.
So my mom is living with my fiance and I for the time being. And last night she went through his phone to prove to me that all men cheat and found messages between him and a woman sending selfies. Should I be mad at my mom for getting in my business or my fiance?
Matt very quietly, and I don't know if the
Very
microphone
obvious.
picked it up. When you said sending selfies, he went, like that's not a big thing.
Well,
If you found your wife sending selfies of herself to another man, you wouldn't feel any type of way?
It depends on, if they knew each other for a long time and just let's check out my outfit. It's just, very friendly.
What?
Matt,
I don't know.
Matt, check out my outfit.
I don't know.
She's seeking the validation of another man for her physical
They're
appearance.
just saying hi. Maybe they went to high school together or something.
Matt's done it with another girl, right? You've done it with another girl. And
I
Be
communicated.
specific. What do you mean by done it?
he's took pictures with her and stuff like that and
the
posted them.
one
He's,
he posted.
Yeah.
and his wife was okay with
Because
it.
we have
Weird.
this little 4-letter word called trust.
Oh,
That's 5.
It's 5. Damn it, I messed it
That's
up.
5.
I said
Can't
it before
even
I
spell
counted.
trust. Chelsea, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I think that this is very obvious. I think as women, we have to do better when we think about our men being unfaithful to us, because the only person that owes us anything is our man. So the only person that we can be mad at is our man.
Only thing I don't like about this, the mom seems bitter because why is she trying to prove all men are bad? Just because your relationship hasn't worked out.
Yeah, she
I
does
don't
sound
like that
bitter.
part of it. But
Yeah,
the sad
I
part
agree,
is
I agree.
she was right.
She did find
But it's okay to be
Yeah.
mad at both of them. You don't have to pick one or the other.
And mama's instincts are always right.
Mama's wrong again. I really want to get your thoughts on it. I believe Teresa's on the line, so
Yep.
she would say, what's the stupid saying? Sally sold seashells by the
Sally,
seashore.
yes, that's it.
I thought it was corn
You
chop.
nailed it.
Conchas? We'll talk to Teresa next. All right, y'all. Listener therapy is on Tino Cucino Radio, and today Selena is not sure if she should leave her mom or her fiance. I guess her mom is currently living with her and her fiance, and she wanted to prove that all men cheat. So she went through Selena's fiance's phone and found out that Selena's fiance was sending selfies to some girl.
Yeah.
And she was sending selfies back. And so now Selena's a little torn. Should she cut off her mom for trying to be messy or cut off her fiance for sending these selfies? Teresa, what you think?
He shouldn't get involved because eventually he's going to find out. She's going to find out because if not, they're going to blame her. They're going to say oh, it's your fault we separated.
Yeah, that's how it always happens, especially when it's cheating and stuff like that. People, initially, they don't want to believe it. And then if someone told them, they get mad at that person versus the actual person that's doing it wrong.
Yeah.
And then it just gets messy for no reason.
Yeah, it happened to me with my sister-in-law. She was cheating on my brother at my job. I found out, but I didn't tell him. I let him find out. And eventually he found out and they separated.
Damn.
But he didn't get mad at you for not telling him?
No, I don't think he ever knew. I don't think he ever knew that I knew.
Well, it's crazy. I actually have him on the line now, and he wants to talk to you.
Coming up next.
Tino Cucino Radio.
There is already talk for next year's Super Bowl halftime performer. I'm curious to see if you guys think she would kill it or not.
Ooh.
And Luca's debut jersey could be worth $1 million.
Oh, my God.
That's
Crazy.
crazy, right? We'll talk all about it next. Tea time. Anybody thirsty? Because I got some tea to spill.
Oh, I'm good. I stay thirsty.
Always.
Tino Cucino Radio. Tea time. Celebrity gossip. We'll start with next year's Super Bowl halftime performer. Rumor has it they're in talks with Miley Cyrus.
Oh, yes.
How do we
Girl.
feel about this, Chelsea?
I like it. She deserves it. I feel I grew up with Hannah Montana, when people didn't like her. And so I saw her go through her teenage years, her rebellious phase, into becoming a woman who's
Yeah.
respected. And when she was younger, she got so much heat. like for her singing, for the types of performances that she got, until now, with like the latest album that she released, like she has gotten so much respect, and I, as like a performer, as like an artist, as an entertainer, and I feel like she deserves it. So
Her
I think
voice
it'll
is
be
great
really good.
too. I mean, it's very, very, very unique, right?
Yeah.
Like no one sounds like Miley. Nicasio, thoughts?
I don't like it.
Shocker.
I think it should be Chris Brown. That's my opinion, though.
It'll never be
No,
Chris Brown.
it'll never.
It will. It
Yeah.
I don't know. I
I
don't think the
protest
NFL would
that.
be down for that.
I think they would. I think they make an exception.
They-
It's been too long.
on the basis
think
of
so.
what?
It's been
don't
too
think
long.
so.
Matt?
Miley, I told my wife I'd leave her for Miley Cyrus, so
my
I'm
God.
down for
Her
this.
too?
Yeah, her or Sweetie, or both, ideally.
Oh, dang.
Ideally.
In a perfect world.
That would never fly in my household. It just would not.
Why?
A lot of men would leave their wife for Luca, also, I think.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Rumor has it his debut jersey could sell for $1 million.
What?
I have a couple questions because I'm not the big, sports guy, so I don't know everything.
Okay.
And this could be a very dumb question. But do they wear a new jersey every game?
Yes. Yes, they do, right?
No, they don't.
I know Chelsea
I
worked in the
there.
NBA. I don't
Excuse
know.
She didn't
you.
work in
They
the
change
Foot
them out a
Locker.
lot.
I
I
worked
know.
in the arena.
Oh
But
my
you didn't,
God.
you didn't work in the
got a
locker
curse.
room, though. You probably
My
weren't even allowed
question
there.
is,
Not that we know.
No, they have a set of jerseys, and like they have like different ones, obviously for each season, and then every season they get new ones, but it's just one.
well, that's
set.
why I'm wondering. Like, if they say his debut jersey is if he'll never wear it again,
Well,
does
they
he
probably,
have to donate it or
they
what?
probably set it aside because
Yeah,
there's
that's
such a
probably-
monumental
Yeah.
signing and
Oh,
trade. They're
okay.
like,
That's
all right,
what
we'll
it
keep
was,
this and we'll make
yeah.
a new one. But this is like the
Yeah.
Got
the
it.
debut
I
one.
think it's damaged. they'll
According
give
to
it
Chelsea, there's no new ones. He has to wash it and then they give it to him.
At home.
And then my second question is memorabilia really worth it? Like,
Oh, ask Matt. He always buys
I
that stuff.
understand the reasoning.
It's
I'm
only
like,
worth
yo,
it if someone's willing to pay you for it.
That's
like
true.
it was a cool moment, but is it worth spending $1 million to have a jersey that you'll never wear, you never do anything with? You just look at it and be like, "Yep, that's the jersey."
It's all relative. If $1 million to you is like $20 to somebody else, it's worth
Yeah.
it. If you're a collector, and
It's
$1 million
not worth it.
isn't a lot.
Matt
It's
does it
not.
all the time.
I'd rather buy eggs.
Yeah.
Those might be more.
Those are more.
Dude, Valentine's cards for your work wife, for
Oh
your
my
work
God.
husband. Would you give them one?
Oh, damn. And a kiss?
There's a video going viral for these cards that are real, and they're a little bit much.
That's disrespectful.
I want to read some of them to you next. Okay, let's talk work husbands, work wives. I hate that term.
Why?
I know.
It's just disrespectful to a partner.
It is. It is.
I think. We just saw this TikTok that's going viral, and I was like, "Yo, we gotta talk about it." Basically, there are now Valentine's Day cards for your work wife,
Yes.
work husband. I mean, this might have been a thing for a minute. I've never seen it before, but this is real. Chelsea has more.
Yeah. Okay, so this girl's at the grocery store and she spots these cards. This is what the card says. I've finally found someone as inappropriate as me to my work husband on Valentine's Day.
As inappropriate as me, it's like that makes me think, what are we doing at work? What have you have going on? Because why are you being inappropriate at work with this woman, man, whatever?
I feel like that's just a different form of cheating.
Well, yeah.
And
yeah.
that's how it
It's emotional,
starts.
yeah.
That's how it starts,
Yeah.
right? Because like you develop like an emotional relationship with this person, and then
Work
one
trips,
and then one thing
alcohol.
leads to another.
It's kind of hot. It's something different. It keeps you wanting to go to work.
Does it though?
I mean, not the work. The work don't want you. You don't go to work for the work. You go to work for the people.
So you're so for it. I mean, who's your work husband? I know it ain't a wife, so who's your work husband?
A husband? Oh, I don't know. Probably my friend Mikey right here.
I
My
believe
partner. Or Serena. I got a couple. I got a couple.
Nick
damn.
said Serena's his work wife.
I'm glad he brought up Mikey. I want you guys to hear the audio of the video that Mikey and Nicasio
Oh
were just.
my God.
They were just watching this together, giggling in the corner.
Yeah, actually, if we just pull it down.
Narwhal, damn.
There we go.
My bad, Nardi. You had me nervous.
Two grown men in the corner watching these other two men struggle in a library. Do you want to describe this video?
No, Nardi.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
Chat GPT. I don't know if you guys rock with it or not, but you can use it for your grocery list. And this
Yeah.
is
What are we doing?
no, this is dope. I think
It
it's
is
really, really cool.
revolutionary.
We're gonna tell you how to do it next. Does anyone in the room use Chat GPT?
all the time.
I do sometimes.
Never.
It's dope,
What?
bro.
I don't know how
How
to
do
do
you
it.
not?
I don't even know how to
Catch
get
up,
it.
You don't
Matt.
know how to spell either.
You can.
It's a website.
You can download the app or just go to the website, and the basic version is free. I literally pay for the expensive one because I've been using it a lot. Just for all
How much
kinds
is
of
the
different
expensive
things.
one?
I don't know. Top of
Oh,
mind.
I don't know
Sometimes
that.
you can
I
even
have
just
to.
talk to them sometimes. Like even if they just ask
You
me
could have
questions,
a crazy
random
conversation.
questions.
I saw someone
Yeah,
just ask
yeah.
If you're
ChatGPT
lonely?
someone asked ChatGPT to write a song about themselves if they were an artist. And the song they wrote was about ChatGPT wanting to actually be human and wishing they were.
Aw.
Kinda
It was
sad.
I don't know if I believe all that.
Well,
okay.
Justin
But-
Timberlake did it with a can't feeling. Can't stop the feeling.
That
that
was-
was ChatGPT.
No, it
No,
wasn't
that
around
wasn't-
back then.
yeah,
GPT
that wasn't around.
then.
Fact check me.
I don't.
I
believe
will.
that.
That was in 2018.
Matt's gonna look that up,
Oh,
and by the
yeah.
end of this
God.
break, we'll have the fact.
Okay.
Now let's focus on what we actually wanted
Yeah.
to talk
He's
about.
laughing.
You can use ChatGPT
Yes.
to create a grocery list.
Yes. Okay. So here's what you do. You go onto chatgpt.com and you say, all right, I'm going to be shopping at this grocery store. This is my budget. And I want to make the food last 1 to 2 weeks. I want 3 meals a day. And it'll literally curate a list of things for you to pick up at the grocery store. And you can even customize things. So you could be like, I want all of the meals to be low carb. I want everything to be gluten free. Whatever it is that you need, you can make substitutions to it, but it basically creates a grocery list for you based off of your budget and like how often you're going to eat, etc.
But it won't give you like specific brands, right? I'm assuming that's generic brand. It has to be with that amount.
Well, it depends on your budget. If you like the video that we watched was like $70 for 2
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah.
How the hell can you get 3 meals a day for 2 weeks on
If you got
$70
kids,
bucks?
too.
I know.
I mean,
yeah.
it'll probably be like really cheap things, but
Yeah, Snickers.
yeah. Like that's your
potted
meal.
meat.
It I think it's a cool just use of ChatGPT.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
And hopefully they tell you what aisle everything's on.
All right, so did you look up whether or not Justin Timberlake used ChatGPT?
He's capping. It came
Of
out in
course.
2016. ChatGPT was
I
not
actually
around.
just asked ChatGPT. I said, did ChatGPT help Justin Timberlake write Can't Stop the Feeling? And ChatGPT responded, nope. ChatGPT wasn't in the studio dropping beats with Justin Timberlake. Can't Stop the
Nicasio,
Feeling
you
was
liar.
crafted by JT, Max Martin, and Shellback. Three actual humans with impeccable groove. If AI had helped, the lyrics might have been something like analyzing 10,000 dance moves, processing funk, groove level 100%.
It's saying all this?
Yeah.
But
This is
alas,
crazy.
all credit goes to the pros.
You know what?
Wow.
I like that that's the voice you give ChatGPT because in my head, she's much more smooth with it.
I
Oh,
thought
it's a
it,
Give me an
Female in it.
example.
Like, she just sounds like a human.
Give me an example. Like if you were ChatGPT, if I said, ChatGPT, why did Chelsea
Yeah.
love Tino so much? The response would be,
She loves him because he's f***ing awesome.
That's
That
your
sounds-
own voice, Chelsea.
that sounds like
Well, yeah, that's my personal
why is she
assistant.
so X-rated?
I know. Sound like Stephen Hawking.
Tino Radio. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk schedule and sex.
All right.
It's Tino
exciting.
Cochino Radio. It's time for Real Talk, and it's all brought to you by BetterHelp. What do you want your 2025 story to be? Listen, man, you're in full control when it comes to therapy with BetterHelp. We'll talk more about that shortly. Matt is in therapy, and I don't know if it was your therapist the one that recommended
Yes.
scheduling sex.
Yes,
Why?
Dr. Scheipel.
Is she hot?
Don't
She-
answer
She's like
that.
a 78-year-old
Continue,
lady,
continue.
but a very nice woman.
Continue.
Okay, so we were in a little bit of a rut, and she's our therapist, but it's also kind of like a life coach, right? And she was saying if you
Yeah.
guys aren't having enough sex, you guys need to schedule it. And my response to her was, that seems kind of robotic. She's like, would you rather have some sex or none? I was like,
Oh,
good
damn.
point. She's
That
like,
sucks.
sometimes you got to force it to have it
Yeah.
come naturally again. And...
Yeah.
To her point, we schedule very important things in our life. We put it on our calendar, right? Why wouldn't sex be one of those? So every Saturday night, we're supposed to have a date night, put the kids to bed early, and then wham bam for 5 minutes.
Damn.
All right, so
5 minutes.
Chelsea,
six.
do you agree with this? You sound kind of on board.
No, I agree with Matt because I feel like something that's a consideration is the fact that he has 3 kids. And I feel like when you introduce kids to a relationship, the relationship becomes more complicated. There's less time for the other person. You're obviously not trying to have sex at a time when the kids are awake and like trying to
Running
bug you or
around,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. And so I see this as Matt making an effort to like not necessarily save his relationship, but like keep it alive. Yeah, exactly. And so I think that's effort. And I think like even though it's scheduled and it's not as fun as it being spontaneous, that doesn't mean that you're eliminating the spontaneity.
There you go. Nailed it.
You're just, you're just making sure that it gets done.
And it opens the floodgates, kind of. No pun intended.
Nicasio, thoughts?
Man, if the fire's out, go light another one.
Oh my God.
It's not out.
It's out,
just,
bro.
No, there's some embers, so we're just stoking the flames.
How many people you got to get involved in order to spark it up again?
One. Just our therapist, Dr. Scheipel.
What are we doing?
Brought to you by BetterHelp.
We've got Nancy on the line, and Nancy wants to kind of, dive in and give her thoughts. So we'll talk to her next and see what she thinks. It's Real Talk. Tino, go Chino Radio. Don't move. All right, scheduling sex seems so but our producer Matt does it, and he feels like it's beneficial, I guess.
If you're a busy person like my wife and I are,
oh nice man,
2 full-time jobs, 3 kids, you got to do it.
Nancy, thoughts?
So I know Matt wants to be intentional with his wife and schedule Saturday, but to me, that doesn't make it fun. Sex is supposed to be fun and spontaneous and passionate. So just be intentional about being spontaneous.
Well, while I'm scheduling the sex, it's not like we're scheduling the position. You know what I mean? That stuff, like when we're in it, that stuff is spontaneous. We're just carving out some time. You know what I mean? A good 20 minutes or so.
I get it, but what if it's a Wednesday or a Tuesday or I think it's like always better just to do it naturally, because then it becomes a meeting and then it becomes a chore, and it's like, no, it's supposed to be natural, free flowing. You know what I mean?
But don't you think that if he's like trying to be intentional and he's like, okay, we have 3 kids, we're super busy, like this is his way of making effort to be like, I still care about the relationship, so therefore I'm going to schedule sex?
I get it. I get that he's putting in effort, but if he used that same effort to being spontaneous, I bet you it would be better, right? Like, why you have a good, successful relationship is because it's fun and exciting, and it's so hard because as a parent, you're so tired all the time. It's always like the nice surprise, like, ooh, you're okay, all right, this is happening.
You don't have to sugarcoat it. You can call it what it is. These two are balling.
Tino Cucino Radio.
Are you smarter than Nicasio?
Yep.
It's the easiest game you're ever going to play. You're guaranteed to win. You just got to play, man. Put some effort in, This is Iris, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Great. So Nicasio's going to hit you with this question. He'll give you some multiple choice answers. Just whichever one you think it is, go with it. If you need some help, we'll do our part to get you to the correct answer, okay?
Okay.
Before American Idol, which artist had never been on an airplane? Is it A, Carrie Underwood, B, Kelly Clarkson, or C, Fantasia Barrino?
I think it's Carrie Underwood.
That's it.
Coming up next.
Tino Cucino Radio.
I just thought this was a fun fact that we could talk about. UPS was founded by 2 teenagers.
Oh, really?
Recently?
I mean, they're one of the biggest, delivery companies in the world. I just thought it was kind of interesting. So we'll talk about it next. So UPS is one of the world's biggest package delivery companies. I had no idea it was founded by 2 teenagers with a bicycle and $100 borrowed from friends.
Tell me more.
Yeah.
Exactly how did they do it?
This happened in 1907 in Seattle. 2 teens, James Casey and Claude Ryan, had a dream. They borrowed $100 from a friend. They had a bicycle, and they started a small messenger service. Every day they would just go through the streets and deliver packages. It was just them 2.
God.
And then years later, it turned into what it is now, one of the biggest, companies in the world.
To be fair, $100 back then was a lot more. But still.
They had to have like some connections. Like dad was like working with like these big people, and somehow they got up there because there's just no way.
I don't know. I just thought it was a fun fact. Also, you can adopt dogs that failed government training for being too nice. That's kind of cute.
I like these fun facts.
That's cute, right?
I would take that. Yeah. How do you do it? What's the website?
Yeah.
It just says that the TSA Canine Training Center offers families the chance to adopt dogs that didn't meet the criteria for government work. These high-energy dogs are often deemed too nice or too rambunctious, and they can become great pets because they can't, make it in the workforce, I guess.
Oh, God.
I found it. It's tsa.gov.
How much is it, you think?
I just looked it up. It's free. You just bring the leash, the collar, and the crate when you show up. Swear to God.
You have to pay for that.
No, you don't.
I always had an
This
issue
is
with
the
that.
government. They've already covered the costs.
That's really dope.
Yeah.
So TSA.gov, check that out. There was a woman that I guess applied for hundreds of jobs. This was recently. She just couldn't find anything. And she had friends that kind of recommended she jumped into the like childhood care services and stuff like that. Oh, it's Tino Cochino Radio, by the way. Hi. Hey. And so this woman, I guess she got a job like as a nanny, but like not just like at someone's house, like at a daycare.
Okay, yeah.
She got hired and she quit in 10 minutes.
I mean, yeah, the kids.
But applying after hundreds of jobs and getting turned down and turned down, you finally got one. And yes, after 10 minutes, she quit. When asked why, she said, I left because I'd never done children before. And I was in a room with 10 screaming babies. I just could not do it.
Good. I'm good. I'm glad she quit because she would have harmed them babies because she didn't know what she was doing.
Exactly.
Well, it's because like everybody loves their own kids because they're their own kids. Yeah. But imagine when you don't have any emotional tie to these other children, like what is going to motivate you to be the best?
You have to really love
parent.
kids to do that job. And some people really love that job. It doesn't pay great, but there's some fantastic daycare workers that do a great job because they truly love kids.
And
those
I love
are the ones
that
you
for
want.
them.
She said she's really upset because she had spent a lot of money on expensive Tupperware, and she was so angry when she left, she forgot to get it.
I feel that.
What the hell?
Was it the glass kind? Because I would have been mad too.
This is her, Nicasio.
Oh my, that's not her.
I swear to God.
Oh my gosh, she should have stayed. Mama.
What are your thoughts?
Oh my God.
Why do you think she can't get hired?
Oh my God. I'll tell you what.
Describe the woman, Chelsea.
She's a very attractive woman with large breasts. And I mean, if you found that picture, then I'm assuming that her social media is open.
I was going to say, there's one job that...
OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
Anyway, I do think employers look at your social media. And so maybe that's why. I don't know.
It's crazy.
I mean,
people
McDonald's,
don't
I don't know.
Social media is now your resume. A million jobs now. Before they hire you, they will go to your social media to see who you are and what type of energy you put out there. But don't you
think there'd be some pervy CEO that would see that picture and be like, I'm hiring her?
For like a bottom level...
Somebody we know used to do.
But for a bottom level position, they'll never hire you for like a leadership position.
Switching topics really quick. I found this interesting. 45% of men have never asked out a woman in person.
That makes sense if you're like a Gen Z or a Gen Alpha.
We're going to talk more about it next. There's a study that says 45% of men from ages 18 to 25 have never asked out a woman in person.
I mean, yeah.
Tino Cochino Radio. This study was by Date Psychology. It says that this shift is linked to rising risk aversion as many young men worry about being rejected or turned down by the woman. Ironically, 74% of women aged 25 and under said they wish guys would actually approach them more often.
Is that what it is? Or is it that, like, since you're born, you're handed a device, and then as you continue to grow up, like, kids are interacting through social media, through Instagram, Snapchat, or whatever it may be. Yeah, like, they're talking electronically, and so it's easier for you to, let's say, hit on someone or ask them out through like electronic means than in person. It's safer, yeah.
I get that, but what's annoying about that is like if you don't know how to build with people, even if you talk good online and you go on your first date, it's gonna go so bad because you don't know how to talk to
on your
phone. I mean, yeah.
Tino,
I don't think it's good.
99% of how was I supposed to say this? What happens when a guy goes up to a girl and asks her out? What does she say and how does she feel? 99% of the time. Please answer
How
this.
does she feel? I don't know. But what happens 99% of the time, the guy gets rejected and
he gets called a creep, right?
Yeah,
no, that's not true.
Experience.
That's not true. I think the way that you ask a woman out and like your reaction to her rejection is what makes you a creep. Because a lot of men, when you say, no, I'm not interested, will be super offended by it and will try to offend you because their ego's hurt. Yeah.
A guy will be like, hey, what's up? Da-da-da. And she'll be like, oh, no, I don't want to talk. And then he'll be like, oh, yeah, you ugly anyway.
Yes.
Or they keep pushing, which is creepy too.
But what is he supposed to say? Okay, thank you. I'll keep trying.
Here, okay.
Don't keep trying.
This study says that women, 74 or 75, whatever, % of women wish guys would approach them. Yeah. How should a man actually approach and hit on someone in public? Give it woman perspective.
Oh, if you really want to hurt a guy's ego, tell him that you're not interested in him instead of saying like, oh, I have a boyfriend or I'm married or whatever it may be. And that hurts them even more because they have to feel like you're taken and that's the reason why you're saying no.
There's got to be some reason.
Yeah, there's got to be a reason. It simply can't be like, yo, I'm not interested. I'm not attracted to you, whatever it may be.
Okay, well, baby, I didn't ask you how to hurt his feelings. I asked you how to have him approach you. So try again.
I think it's just about being polite, and the girl knows if she's attracted to you or not. And so I think like the easy stuff, like, can I buy you a drink? Or
that can be creepy.
It's not, though, if you do it the right way. And if the girl,
can I buy you a drink? Get away, Bill Cosby.
Exactly.
Well, then she's not attracted to you.
Nom nom nom.
Jello the pudding.
Hey.
That was a bad impression.
That's all right.
Listen.
He's canceled anyway.
4 behaviors that predict divorce. Dun dun dun.
Oh my God.
Cheating.
We're gonna.
I mean, yeah.
Share them with you next. Okay, 4 behaviors that predict divorce. It's Tino Cochino Radio. Let's start with number 1.
Criticism. This is when you attack your partner's character and not just their behavior. Number 2, contempt. This is when you treat your partner with disrespect, mock them, or use sarcasm and eye rolling. Number 3, defensiveness. When you're defensive, you don't take responsibility for your actions instead of hearing your partner's concerns. Number 4, stonewalling. This is when you shut down completely, stop engaging, and withdraw from conversations. Usually happens when someone feels overwhelmed, but it leads to emotional disconnection and frustration.
It's just about taking accountability. I know I can be. Everyone, I think, for the most part, is a little defensive. Because who wants to be
I'm not
attacked? Who wants to be attacked or told that they're wrong, right? So that's just, I think, within us to do that. But I don't know. I
feel like Nicasio's 4 for 4 on these.
I agree with all of them, Chelsea.
Yeah, and I think just like conflict resolution in a relationship is so important. And so I think when you get to the point where you're exhibiting these sorts of behaviors, it's kind of like the ones that stood out to me is just your feelings of you feeling like you're above your partner, or like that you're criticizing them in a way that's like attacking their character. And so I think if you get to that point, then at that point, I don't know, how much respect do you really have for them? So
then why do you still do it?
Nicasio.
Have you noticed these?
Yeah, in the studio. 4 of them.
What?
Oh my God.
Nicasio's Chef Boyardee.
He loves to just
he just stirs the pot.
It sounds delicious.
Tino Radio.
Yeah.